What's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to talk about SoFi Technologies Incorporated. Once again, that's SoFi Technologies Incorporated with a ticker symbol SOFI. Guys, in this video, we're going to talk about the few things regarding SoFi with first, which is SoFi widens its trading window. We have a video for that today. Guys, also, we're going to talk about a few things regarding the worries of the people regarding the recent SoFi reverse stock split. So we have SEC filing that was released yesterday. Okay, that's the additional definitive proxy soliciting materials. Also, a few articles regarding the SoFi, which is the top 6 insider buys of the week, which is from last week. All right, so guys, if you like the information and analysis I'll be providing in this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Let's get going.
About today, SoFi announcing extended trading day for users by nearly 5 hours. Kate Rooney has the details. Maybe good for SoFi? Is it good for retail traders, Kate?
Yeah, well, SoFi would argue that it is. They say they're expanding access and expanding hours. Investors can now trade from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern versus the typical 9:30 to 4. Executives say the current market hours can be inconvenient, as they call it, since they're during peak work hours and might leave people outside of the East Coast behind. SoFi really framing it here as leveling the playing field. And CEO Anthony Noto says members' lives don't operate 9 to 5, and we've certainly learned that over the past 2 years. The incumbent brokerage firms, so Charles Schwab, Fidelity, Interactive Brokers, do already offer extended trading hours, and Robinhood was really the first major fintech to do this. They talked about the same thing, people going back to work and being preoccupied during market hours. It also comes as retail trading has slowed significantly. SoFi makes a smaller percentage of its revenue from trading compared to Robinhood, but trading does tend to drive engagement on a lot of these fintech platforms, and those two certainly compete for the same customer base. Sarah.
Kate Rooney. Kate, thanks.
So guys, we just watched the video from CNBC regarding the SoFi widening their trading window. Okay, it says here. Okay, so this is the video. Thank you so much for that. Also, guys, please don't forget. So this will be on July. It says here, San Francisco, May 31st, 2022. The digital personal finance company today announced that it will participate in 2 upcoming investor conferences in June. SoFi's chief executive Anthony Noto will participate in moderated fireside chat discussion at Morgan Stanley U.S. Financials Payments and CRE Conference. SoFi's CRE Financial Officer, Lapointe, will participate in a moderated fireside chat discussion at Piper Sandler Global Exchange and Brokerage Conference. So guys, this will happen on June 9th. Okay, so guys, if you guys are interested, here is the webcast. So if I get a chance, I will actually make a recording for this. So guys, as you can see, SoFi stock price is $6.98. It's slightly down in the after hours, right? It's down 5.93%, okay, during the trading hours, and it's down like negative 0.21% in the after hours. But as you can see, this stock still has a buy rating according to 13 analysts. Okay, so the best that analysts that did is we have strong buys, and hold. Okay, there's nothing like a sell a rating from any analyst for the stock. Also, guys, you can clearly see here that the consensus price target for the stock is $14.14, which is 101.12% upside from its current price. Now, as you can see, guys, you can also see that if you go to fintel.io, SoFi have 597 total institutional owners, 550 long only, and 282 short only, 25 long and short at the same time. I have noticed from other institutional filings, guys, that there's not a lot of new investors that came up for SoFi since the start of June. Okay, but of course, SoFi, I think, okay, this seems to be good news. Veritone Fund Management LLC just filed for 14,898 shares, although Insight Advisors closed out their position. Also, other institutions like Mirai Asset Global Investments Corporation have increased their stake for a staggering 1,530.66%. Okay, so if you keep on scrolling down, guys, Vanguard is also involved in this, Blackstone, alternative investment funds, right? So there's a lot of institutions that has just refreshed their ownership with SoFi, and there are new positions that have already filed their investments for SoFi. Now, yesterday, guys, as you can see, on June 1st, CEO Anthony Noto, okay, so this is from Investor Place, on June 1st, purchased 21,215 shares of SoFi at an average price of $7.07. So right now, at the price of $6.98, I think if you want to buy SoFi, okay, you are buying it cheaper than his average price. So after the purchase, he currently now owns 3.34 million shares. Noto has now purchased shares of SoFi on 12 separate occasions this year. Furthermore, he has not sold a single share, excluding the June 1st transaction. Noto last purchased shares of SoFi on May 24th. On that day, he purchased 37,056 shares at an average price of $6.72. So even me, guys, I am trying to average down with SoFi. Hopefully, we have found the bottom, but of course, if you have been checking on videos, right, so it seems that the hurricane is right in front of us. Hopefully, guys, that hurricane won't push through. So we are just an average investor. We will definitely be affected, but of course, it's also nice to keep more cash on the sidelines so we can buy investments that we actually like, okay, at a lower and cheaper price. Also, guys, as you have noticed, if you have been comparing SoFi with other banks, right? SoFi has been increasingly profitable, other fintech with a profitable company as opposed to other fintech companies, right? So this is from Trades Stir JJ, talk about growth, 7 consecutive quarter of positive EBITDA by SoFi. Besides, the company added more than 408,000 new members during the quarter, ending with nearly 3.9 million total members, up to 70% year over year. Okay, so but on the also you can also see here that SoFi is also one of those stocks that is strongly held by retail investors, and number 6 is SoFi. Okay, also, guys, if you have noticed on Twitter, there's a lot of bots, promoting SoFi for them to be able to go to their Discord channel. So, guys, please be careful on that one. So, top analyst price target today. So, these people, they're I think they're scams, right? Personally speaking. So, okay, so, but of course, like I said a while ago, people are still worried about SoFi's reverse stock split. So even me, I don't want to go for a reverse stock split, especially now that we are facing this hurricane ahead of us, which is the recession, right? Um, Global, the increase of prices of commodities, definitely. Although they've been saying over and over again that the banking institutions is not actually affected by this, but definitely, guys, there will always be uh, the SoFi will definitely be affected by these market conditions, right? So, but this is the additional definitive proxy soliciting materials and rule 14A. So if you open in this, okay, so I have highlighted the some important parts of this article from SEC. So on Tuesday, July 12, SoFi intends to hold its 2022 annual meeting of stockholders at its first such a meeting as a publicly traded company. Okay, so the main part of one of the main things that will be discussed in this meeting is the reverse stock split. So what are the proposed terms of the reverse stock split? A reverse stock split is a proportionate decrease in the number but not the total value of shares of stock held by stockholders. Following a reverse stock split, it says here that stockholders maintain the same percentage of equity in the firm that they have held before the split. For example, 1-for-3 reverse stock split would result stockholders owning 1 share for every 3 shares owned. Okay, so also it says here that um, if stockholders vote to approve the reverse stock split proposal, it does not necessarily mean that a reverse stock split will occur. Instead, it means that the board will have the discretionary authority over the next year to effect a reverse stock split and reduce the number of SoFi's outstanding stock by a ratio of not less than 1-for-2 shares and not more than 1-for-10 shares. So, guys, they also made an illustration here in how the reverse stock split would look. It says here, say for example, you have a $10 stock price. For a 5-for-1 ratio, it will increase to $50 per share. Shares outstanding, say for example, you have 1 million shares outstanding, it will actually go down to 200,000 shares. total market cap of $10 million. It will go to 10. $10 million. The market cap stays the same, but the hypothetical stockholders' ownership from 500 shares to 100 shares. So basically speaking, guys, it's quite about the same, right? But the market cap stays the same. It's just that it's a reverse stock split. Depending on how you see it, of course, for me personally speaking, the reverse stock split, it might, of course, it would definitely affect the stock price. But in this market condition where stock price are being hammered down by the market itself, by the aspects surrounding the economy, I think it's not a good time. But of course, like they said here in this filing, it will actually be depending on the approval of the board themselves. Okay, so and it will also depend on the if it will actually have a it will increase the stockholders, like the best, it's for the interest of the stockholders, stuff like that. Oh, so guys, as you can see in your daily time frame, we've been trading in the demand zone for a few days now. I think this is like 2 weeks already, and I'd like to see the stock actually. I'd like to see the stock actually. You know, uh, Go to the price of $7.73, something like that, 70.70. With that being said, we are expecting a breakout in that section of the stock because. Also, the demand for the SoFi stock price, as you can see, our volume is not outstanding. Like we only have 29.39 million for volume, when in fact in the past 3 months we have an average volume of 51.68 million. Okay, and also you can clearly see here, guys, that the RSI for the stock in the daily time frame is 48.56, meaning if we actually have a good volume, I'd like to see good volume for the stock, we have a lot of potential to the upside. Because also you can clearly see here, guys, that the MACD is slowly curling to the downside once again, which tells me that if we don't get any catalyst anytime soon, of course the momentum is not there yet. Okay, so one thing for sure, guys, what we need to have for the SoFi for us to actually go higher is definitely momentum and volume. Okay, so and I'm not expecting that anytime soon. Hopefully we can at least we can maintain. Hopefully we can at least maintain the price of at least $6, $7, right? But of course, with the current market conditions, if you have just heard lately, Evergrande once again defaulted to the interest that they need to pay. So MOAs could be imminent, right? So this is one of the stocks. SoFi is one of the stocks held by retail investors, and I strongly believe, guys, that SoFi is one of those stocks that is one of the stocks that is highly manipulated. So I strongly believe that SoFi is being traded like around 3 times or 4 times the normal available share count that is available for the stock itself. So let's see how that goes, guys. Like I said, the market is still there, right? It's not the end of everything, but okay, my entry price for SoFi is quite it's a little bit low, around $6 per share. So I'm not worried, personally speaking, but I know that if you actually zoom out, okay, so there's a lot of people that is actually holding SoFi at higher prices. Okay, so as you can see, if you zoom out in the graph, so these are people, right, holding the stock, okay, exchanging hands. So I'd like to see SoFi once again be on the spotlight where it has a lot of volume. Okay, guys, if you like the information and analysis I have provided in this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Once again, this is your boy Don Leo Trades. I love you all. Peace out.